A Poem for a Sorry Soul, Andi Galupa. A Foreword. Between wasps and hornets, blood splattered on the walls, the devilish cries of those without a home, terminated by a sickness so real. The first chapter, the sightings of incident. 6 days after the incident. Just a game of predator and prey. If we are to be submerged, then why try to float? It's been 6 days since I did it. The walls won't stop screaming, and the room is stained blood red. My name, surprisingly, I haven't forgotten. Liam. But it seems they haven't forgotten either. They're scratching, screaming, screeching in these living, fleshy walls. I hold my breath, hoping for a retreat. If you are reading this, then somehow you have found the words I will ever write. I don't have long before they knock down these walls. I am no saint, but I consider myself not to be a sinner. Years of torment, and suddenly you become the villain for finally snapping. The twig fell from the tree, with wasps and hornets following, snapped in two. Where do we stand? Do I start with my deathly hell, or with my living hell? And does it really matter? I am taking responsibility, something I couldn't do on life. 2 months before the incident. The days grew and passed the same weary way. I prepared myself for the day, struggling and strangling with these cursed thoughts. Every day was the same. Wake up to mom and dad arguing, go to school, get told I'm a faggot, I'm worthless, and that I should die. Come back home, and hope to God mom has left dad. But I know she didn't. And I know she won't. I got on my hoodie and sweatpants, the same ones I have been wearing for the last 3 days. A water has been turned off for 3 days. Never did I think I would miss a leaking of the faucet. I took a deep breath in and looked around my house for one last time. There is garbage piled on the floor, and on the wall, it's mom and dad's shadow. Dad's shadow raising a hand, and between the crying and whimpering from the other room, I can hear the TV static. The house is in the ghetto part of my city, Lockport, if you can even consider it a city. I look around, stomach empty, which it lets me know by grumbling, a loud enough grumble to make mountains collapse. I consider saying bye, I love you to my parents, but I know they will not hear me, and in a way, I take solace in that. Weirdly, it's blistering cold outside, December. The wind blows on piles of snow, moving just enough to displace the top of the piles. I take a deep breath and make my way to the bus stop. I sit there, in the cold, holes in my coat and glove. Taking another deep breath, I debate if I even should go to school. Would they even notice? Somehow I doubt they would. The bus shows up as I sit up contemplating. The yellow metallic lit up behemoth where I travel to school. As I walk into the same place, dread pools into my heart. A poison pumped into my veins and absorbed by the molecular capillaries, not knowing how to react. I make my way to the back of the bus. The bus is crowded, organized by cliché and mob mentality. As I hear them whisper, I try to sit, but the whispers get louder and louder, almost like a gluttonous, cacophonous creature, growing in size and stature as it envelops all of my being. Staring into the gluttonous, cacophonous being before me, all else seems to fade into a suffocating black. It has no eye, seemingly no nose, no face, almost like a tapeworm built with foam, guts, and metal. Whispering echoes off the abyss, as if a sound amplifies and pulls it closer, and it grows with every whisper, with me trapped in its tail. Its tail is around my neck. It slowly moves and devours me whole, crushing my bones and my skin until I am absorbed into the horrific beauty of this being. Hey, are you good? Someone asks. The only friend I have, Luke. Yeah, thanks for asking. Me and Luke shoot the shit for the rest of the bus ride. He's the only person I would reasonably call a friend. He's the only reason I get up in the morning. We get off the bus and I look forward to it. The brick and mortar school lays before me. Even though it's full of kids, it gives the same comfort and warmth as a barren wasteland, where life and death become synonymous, blending into a blinding color of gray and red. All the trees have shed their leaves, and as they lay under the snow, dead and rotting, I walk up to school. It feels like everyone's staring at me. just staring, the iris of their eyes looking through me, piercing through my skin, and letting me die. It's like being stuck in a hornet's nest, and none of them are happy I am there. I take a deep breath and enter the school. I enter a liminal space. The hallway I am walking down seems to go on forever. The lockers and walls are covered with eyes, and the distinct piercing noises of hornets and wasps echoes off the walls. There's no humans here, only black figures wearing masks, each mask with a full description of what that person is. My heart is racing, and my skin feels like it's crawling under the drone of hornets, and that gets louder and louder. Slowly, the shadowy statues turn to me. They slowly start approaching me. I start to run, but the hallway seems to be extending. The walls cold and metallic, and the statues getting closer and closer. Then the whispering starts again as I keep running. Crying now, I throw myself into the bathroom and lock myself in a stall. I feel a sharp pain in my arm and I roll up my sleeve. There's a massive bruise. I wish I could explain what just happened, but I don't exactly remember. That's been happening a lot lately. I'm not quite sure why. 6 days after the incident. The walls of this hollow hole are reverberating. Something lives within them. And between screams and whispers, I find myself wide awake. I've been stuck in the same perpetual nightmare. And this place, this cursed place, seems to grow more and more by the day. Right now I'm in a hallway, akin to the school I went to, following bloody footprints. Above me are wasps and hornets' nests, all empty with stillborn hornets and wasps below me, crunching with every step. The noise of their wings all around me as I reach the end of the hallway. On the wall it reads, "We know what you have done. You know what you have done." I just break onto my knees, feeling defeated.